Hi guys, in this video I'll be sharing with you some of the feedback I got from the previous video I did about the supplementary work rule that come into effect April 4th, 2024. Some persons did not understand the dynamics behind the supplementary employment for those who are currently working as a skilled workers here in the UK. These and many more I'll be sharing with you in this video. So if you care to know more about the supplementary work rule and some of the things you need to do to avoid breaching the condition of your Tier 2 work visa. Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, in this channel I give latest updates on ways you can study abroad, ways you can migrate through the skilled workers migration route, like one of the information I'll be sharing about skilled workers in a minute. I also give latest updates to UK immigration and some of the changes that comes with UK immigration policies. So guys, if this content looks exciting to you and you gain value for this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can do that right away as you are watching. And for my returning subscriber, thank you very much for always coming back to watch my video. I do appreciate you guys are the MVP. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So before we go into today's video, I want to introduce to you the sponsor of today's video. This video is sponsored by Amber Student. Amber Student is a company that provides student accommodation within the UK, US, Canada, Australia, and some other countries. Amber Student provide accommodation to international students who are currently studying in the UK. They have offices in all the major cities in the UK. If you are an international student planning to come into the UK for study, Amber Student is your best shot to provide you the best student accommodation. The accommodation they provide is very close to the university campus. And one of the most exciting part of the accommodation provided by Amber Student is they are all bills inclusive. This gives you easy access to make all your payments at a go. Amber Student is one of the property experts that can give you student accommodation with lots of discounts. There's a link in the description box of this video. You use that link to register for accommodation. You get a huge discount. So Amber Student is a short plug for those who are coming into the UK for study to secure their accommodation. You doesn't need to pay any holding fees for you to be able to get Amber accommodation. Go to the link beneath the description box of this video to book your student accommodation. If after booking for Amber accommodation, you decided not to go forward with your admission, right, your fees will be refunded back to you in full. This is the good news about Amber Student. Any other platform, you will not get refund after you've made payment. But with Amber, you can get refund of your money if you decided not to proceed with the admission that was offered to you in the UK. So guys, what are you waiting for? Use the link on the description box to register for your Amber accommodation and thank me later. So guys, let's go into today's video proper. Few days back, I put up a video about the supplementary work rule that come into effect 4th April 2024. The UK government announced in their latest skilled worker visa cannot take up a supplementary employment with a different employer in different sector, inasmuch that sector is also qualified for skilled worker sponsorship. But you cannot work more than 20 hours on a supplementary employment. So I put up this video, so many persons were excited, migrants were excited about it, because for those working in the care sector, before this current statement of change was announced by the UK government, it's becoming difficult for those working on the skilled worker visa, most especially those within the care sector, to get supplementary employment within the care sector, because that sector is becoming saturated. Getting employment in that area, it's becoming difficult. So most persons find it difficult to get supplementary employment. So with this new statement of change that was announced by the UK government that allows those on skilled worker visa routes to take up supplementary employment in a different shortage occupational code, different from the shortage occupational code that they were sponsored ab initio. So with this, so many persons were excited because they cannot go look out for supplementary employment in different sectors. So when I did that video, so many persons reached out to me and they were excited about it. But some of the message I got was so disturbing. That was why I'm bringing up this video to make some clarification. The fact that the government have announced you can take up a supplementary employment in any sector different from that which you are sponsored. Doesn't mean you can take supplementary employment in different areas, right? So basic interpretation to this is you can take up 20 hours in one employment, move to another supplementary employment, take up 20 hours, move to the third employment, take up 20 hours, depends on how many hours you can work within that week. Guys, that is not the interpretation of that supplementary employment rule. The rule only states that you can take up supplementary employment on a second employment, but you must not work more than 20 hours on that employment in a week. It's not multiple supplementary employment. You can only take up one supplementary employment and you must not work more than 20 hours in that supplementary employment. And to those whose employers are not able to give them the contractual number of hours they are supposed to work in a week, you cannot take up multiple supplementary employment to cover up for those hours your employer, your sponsored employer, is unable to give you. Doing that, you are going against the condition of your Tier 2 work visa. The supplementary work rule never states if your employer is unable to provide you with your contractual hour, you can look for supplementary employment to cover up the contractual hour your employer is unable to provide. That is not what it states. So for those who are thinking they can do multiple supplementary employment to cover up for the contractual hour their employer is unable to provide them because there's no shift, that is not it, right? If you have 35 hours contract with your employer, even if your employer is unable to provide you with 35 hours in a week, that does not give you the liberty to move to a different employment, right? A supplementary employment to make up the shortfall of the 35 hours your employer is unable to give you. The supplementary work rule only allow you to take up additional 20 hours on a supplementary employment. Those who are reaching out to me thinking they can do multiple 20 hours from supplementary employment because their employer is unable to give them their contractual hour, that is not correct. So I'm putting up this video for those who misunderstood what I said in the past video or who read it and did not get the proper understanding of what the supplementary work rule states. You cannot do more than 20 hours in a week on a supplementary employment. That is the position. That is what we read from a statement of change released by the UK government few weeks back. So for those who are thinking they can do multiple supplementary employment, that is not true. So if your sponsored employer is unable to provide you with the contractual hour you sign at the point of giving you sponsorship, guys, that is left for you and your employer to work out. But thinking of taking up supplementary employment from different sector or different areas just to make up the shortfall, you are not doing yourself good. At the end of the day, you mess up your NI. Any supplementary employment you take here in the UK, together with your sponsored employment, all appears on your NI. So at the end of the day, if the UK government or the UK Home Office want to check if you are complying with your Tier 2 work visa, what they need to do is just to contact HMRC to see if you are compliant. All the supplementary employments you are currently working, all will appear on your NI. With that, it can easily be spotted that you are doing more than 20 hours on the supplementary employment. All of this will pile up to come and haunt you at the point of making your indefinite leave to remain application. For those who are looking forward to get indefinite leave to remain after they've lived here for the 5 years indefinite leave to remain rule on skilled workers route. So guys, we need to act according to what the law states so we will not create problem for ourselves on the long run. Those currently working more than 20 hours on a supplementary employment, they can easily get that spotted from your NI, unless you are working and getting cash as payment. But if the payment is passing through NI, then it must definitely come to haunt you at the point of making your indefinite leave to remain application. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video. I hope this video answers some of the questions you sent across asking if you can pick up more than one supplementary employment in different companies. The answer is no, you can only pick up one supplementary employment at a time, and you must not do more than 20 hours in a week. If your employer that sponsors you is unable to provide the contractual hour you signed with the company at the point of sponsoring you or at the time of signing your offer letter, you cannot get the shortfall of that contractual hour from a supplementary employment. Supplementary employment only allow you to get 20 hours in a week. So guys, I hope this answers some of the questions you sent across. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video. If you gain value for this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to join the amazing evergreen family, and you can as well put on your notification bell so whenever I upload a video, you'll be among the first to get notification to get the right information. And for my returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch my video. For those coming across this channel for the first time, you can subscribe and give a thumb up so YouTube can recommend this video to a wider audience. See you in my next video.